Have you guys heard of the Thanksgiving Day Massacre? It actually happened on November 26, 2009 in Jupiter, Florida, when this guy on the screen right here, then 35-year-old Paul Michael Merhige, shot and killed 4 members of his family during a post-Thanksgiving Day gathering. Paul was invited to this dinner with over a dozen other family members of his, despite him being estranged from most of them and having a history of mental illnesses and sending dark threats to some of them. It was reported that after dinner and singing some songs, Paul ended up going to his vehicle, retrieving a gun, and returning to the home, opening fire without warning. Paul fired and ended up taking the lives of his 33-year-old twin sisters, Carla and Lisa. Lisa, who actually was pregnant with her first child. He also fired and took the lives of his 76-year-old aunt, Raymond Joseph, and 6-year-old Michaela Sitton, who was sleeping in bed when he went to her room and fired at her. Lisa, his pregnant twin sister's husband, was struck and put in a coma for months in critical condition, but he was able to miraculously survive. Paul ended up fleeing the scene, and when authorities arrived to the residence, the scene of the crime, surviving family members were questioned, and they stated that Paul, while he was firing, said that he had been waiting 20 years to do this. Paul fleeing the scene of the crime resulted in a 38-day multi-state manhunt, which even included being added to the U.S. Marshals Most Wanted list. He was eventually captured on January 2nd, 2010 at a motel in Florida Keys after the owners of that motel recognized him from the U.S. Marshals Most Wanted flyer. After being caught and handcuffed, Paul stated this.
18 years of utter torment.
What do you mean by that?
I've had chronic medical problems, mental problems. It's been a nightmare. I didn't even know what I was doing.
He was formally charged with 3 counts of attempted first-degree murder and 4 counts of first-degree murder, all of which he did end up pleading guilty to about 2 years later in October of 2011 after taking a plea deal where he agreed to plead guilty to all charges he was hit with in order to avoid the DP and in return get 7 consecutive life sentences without the possibility of parole.